Hi there, I'm Sam.
I'm Gus.
And we're here with Crimson at UCLA.
And today, we're asking some big questions.
Fedra and Zach. And Zach, you're very excited about this interview, I understand.
I'm stoked.
Good. What is the best thing about UCLA?
Probably the food.
The food? Food's the best?
Feast.
Feast?
Yeah,
what is feast?
The dining hall.
Either the people that I've met or the dining hall food, because it's super good.
Oh, yeah, if you want to hold it, you can.
Okay, probably beautiful campus.
The campus, I think it's really beautiful. I love walking around here, looking at people, you know, like people that walk their dogs come and like hang out.
I would have to say the sunshine, like 24/7. It's the best thing about living in Los Angeles.
It was raining a little bit earlier this week.
Yes.
My favorite thing about UCLA is like the people I've met here and like the student organization that I'm a part of, and like I've met a lot of people that have like the same like values as I do, and I like being able to spend time with those that broaden my perspective. So
That you can balance partying and studying.
Okay,
And the campus and LA. Just generally living here.
Okay, that was several things. That's a good answer.
I would say the best thing about UCLA is just the amount of diversity here. Not just the skin colors and people's backgrounds, but just the diversity of people's interests here on campus. It spreads the campus.
From my point of view, coming from Geneva, I do my PhD there. The diversity is huge. It's very important to find a lot of people, from different universities, from different cultures, even in the US, and see how they integrate together.
Being able to just get involved with like a Christian organization, a fraternal organization, just anything. Like I think there's Quidditch here. Just
Are you involved in Quidditch?
No.
So contrast, what's the worst thing about UCLA?
are we allowed to cuss?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's hard as
Hard as
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say my transition to UCLA was really difficult my freshman year. I struggled a lot, and this goes into one of the best things about it is that I've grown a lot as a person. So I've definitely been better at managing my time. I've learned how to persevere. I've learned how to fail a lot. I've failed so often, but now like I've grown significantly more here than I would have ever stayed like a home university.
Sure.
No way.
So it's hard as
The worst thing is the stress.
stress. Okay. A lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I have a major, 2 minors, I run a student organization, and I have a job, so it's a lot.
That's a lot.
Zach? Quarter system.
Quarter system.
I like
Okay.
it.
So you like the quarter system? You don't like the quarter
it's
system?
awful, yeah.
Why don't you like it?
Because every few weeks you have midterms. You can't like
Yeah, but that's how you learn.
She's got a good point.
Otherwise, I just wouldn't study ever.
That's what you were saying before. Like work hard, play hard.
True.
Wiz Khalifa.
It's too heavy. Maybe I can push it.
We have a video task about can you sing a song for us?
Sing a sound?
Yes.
Yeah.
Several.
Just start, and I will start. Do 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 do. No words. No words.
The fact that the dorms and like the campus are completely separate, so like no matter what, when you have to go to class, you're walking like 20 minutes to get there, and it's like a lot of hills, so it's not super bike friendly, but like it's not too bad. I got a Razor scooter.
The hills walking over these hills.
It gets exhausting.
Yeah, it gets pretty tired.
Does it get you in like good shape though?
Yeah, I didn't notice it increased leg performance.
Okay, that's good. Increased leg performance. I like that.
Actually, I think sometimes it's just being too crowded, like the gym or even like the library. Like I was just trying to go and he told me there's no seat, so I guess that's a bit annoying.
The worst thing about UCLA is that it's always nice, so I have no excuse to stay inside. I hate that.
What does a typical Saturday night look like at UCLA for you?
Rocco's.
Rocco's? Is that a bar?
It is
Yeah.
a bar.
Okay. Do you also go to Rocco's?
Occasionally.
You guys seem close.
We're friends.
Oh.
Sleep in for sure. Maybe homework, and then go out.
See, that's what it is, guys. You seem like they might be busy. Definitely bad.
So I'm an RA, so I'm either on duty on Saturday night, like helping take care of drunk kids, or I am the drunk kid. So Saturday night is like my
the circle of life.
It is.
Sometimes Saturday night is like me doing homework, but I'm 21 now, so sometimes it's like me at bars now.
okay,
So
great,
sometimes it's a little more
perfect.
fun.
What does a typical Saturday night look like at UCLA for you?
Well, most fun nights are on Thursdays.
So Thursday's the night. So I should change that question to
I would
Thursdays.
change the
Probably
question
change
to
the question to
Thursday.
Thursdays. Note for later. Okay, great. So what goes down Thursday nights?
Well, you can do lots of fun things. There's a lot of action over there on the apartment side.
Apartment
It's a lot
side.
of fun. I'm not going to go into detail.
What does your Thursday night look like?
I take it you've heard of Thirsty Thursdays. Freshman year, I was definitely going to, I had friends in Theta Chi. I went there pretty much every week. This quarter, still a lot of Theta Chi, but like a little bit less fratting, like more hanging out in my dorms, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely a Thirsty Thursday person. I never have Friday classes because of it.
And what did you write your college essay about?
I mostly wrote it about what my career, goals are for the future and how the UC system can facilitate me in that, but also how I can give back to the UC system.
I wrote my college essay about my horses.
You have horses.
Yes.
That's cool. How many horses?
2.
Two.
Well,
What?
not two.
Okay, you have. I see. What did you say about said horses?
Well, I just talked about because I showed the horses and I just talked about my accomplishments, and they really liked that. And they sent me another essay prompt, like halfway through the application process, asking me to expand on it more. So they
talk more about your
they
horses.
like accomplishments and talents.
I remember writing about my cousins and how they had an influence on me, and then the other one was like music related and how music meant a lot to me.
I wrote mine about my experience volunteering at the hospital. I talked about how I told a ton of jokes to this lady, and I put a joke in my personal statement. And after I told my friends, they were like, "Jade, isn't that your dream school? Are you trying to get in or what?" And I was like, "Wow!" But yeah, that's
And hey, it worked.
I'm here.
And do you remember what your college essay was about?
Pizza C.
Fixing a go-kart with my dad.
Fixing a go-kart. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How did it work?
Yeah, it worked. Yeah.
All right, great. Any advice that you give to high school students looking to apply here?
Yeah, just write your essay about anything that you think makes you unique. It doesn't matter if it's about a go-kart or about something dramatic. It doesn't have to be crazy. It just makes you unique.
Yeah, so I actually wrote my college essay on my great-grandfather, who I actually only knew for a few years of my life. But because of stories that I've heard from family members, legacy he's left has actually left a huge impact on my life. And so just about an essay about someone who I never really met and just the impacts they leave.
So I'm adopted, and I'm super close to my birth family, and so I wrote about that. Yeah, just kind of like the experiences I had with it, and like complications with my family, but how like they've helped me get through it. And then I also wrote about like sports because I was a swimmer and a soccer player.
You think over 100,000 kids apply here, so you gotta stand out. And obviously have. Yeah, I mean you have to have the grades, but it's more about what makes you you.
Mm-hmm. And work hard, play hard.
Work hard, play hard. Right.
Your favorite thing about UCLA?
It's people.
What is your least favorite thing about UCLA?
Nothing.
What is your Thursday night like?
Crazy.
What is your Saturday night like?
Not crazy.
And what did you write your college essay on?
Pigs.
Thank you so much.
If you're interested in hearing more about the world's top universities, don't forget to subscribe.